Hello, welcome to another unboxing. This time it's an iFI accessory, an AC purifier, active noise cancellation with intelligent AC diagnostics. iFI, iffy? Looks iffy. Anyway, it's a long cylindrical thing. It sticks right out your plug socket, so it might not be for everyone. And also, it doesn't come with the UK correct termination, so you have to have an adapter, which is probably what this box is here. Even though I gather that they are based in Southport in the UK. I don't know if that's their head office or just their UK office. So if it is their head office, why isn't there one with a UK termination without having to have this silly thing? Because that makes it stick even more out the wall. Anyway, it makes some good claims. Ultimate ground earth to any system without causing an earth loop. Can have a quick read of some of the stuff here. Look, 40 decibels, 100 times more noise reduction. Reduce 100 times the noise inside AC power lines. Detect incorrect polarity, ground connections, reduce hum buzz issues. Oh, I don't know about that on audio systems with no ground. So if you're like me and you've got some quite big amps and they make a buzz, that's just the toroidal transformer inside making that. So this won't make that go. So if you've got a system and you've got a hum coming from the units, none of these things are going to get rid of that sort of hum. That's just the transformers humming. Sort of the inrush of the electricity going through all those coils. And sometimes when the voltage fluctuates, they can change. Mine at night are quieter than they are in the day. Well, you never know. Who knows what this might do? But lately I've noticed I've got a little detection sort of main sniffer. It's normally on about 150 milliamps. It's been jumping up to about 800 milliamps in the evenings. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to do it tonight. So we'll go off hunting that. And I took out all my filter banks out the, see that? USA, Europe, Australia, no UK. So I've taken out my filters. I don't know if you've seen my other one about the main sniffer. So I went into the back room. We'll go into the back room again and try this out in there. I've taken all the filtered sockets out now because they were old, the MK ones. And I was wondering if they were putting noise back. But after I did my my test, I noticed that when I turned the TV on, even though it was a filtered socket, it was chucking loads of stuff out onto the mains. And that was a separate ring main in that back room. So I was thinking, oh, these filtered sockets aren't up to much. Of course, when I removed all the filtered sockets, I had this 700, 800 milliamp reading. And I thought, oh my God, perhaps they were doing something. But then later on, it dropped to about 150. So there's something either in here. I don't think it's in here. Or maybe one of my neighbours have bought something that's chucking out a load of crap onto the mains. So this may or may not be the answer, but we shall find out. So obviously I've bought this unit, I haven't been supplied it for free or anything, so my opinions are my own. And my honest opinions of what I'm going to find right now, whether it's good or not. So I've used passive units before, but I've never used an active unit. So I gather what this thing does. Oh, it's a bit smaller than I thought, actually. That's not too bad. It sort of samples the noise. Oh look, there's a nice little, there's a little thank you. Oh, can I have that? Is that stuck in there? Ah, that's a shame. I could have done with that to put on something else. Quite like that though. It's a nice touch, isn't it? And this is nicely recycled. I can put that in my compost. That. Yeah, apparently it samples the noise and then puts that back onto the mains out of in reverse. So it's a bit like you can get it in cars as well, where the speakers actually reverse the sound and play the opposite to cancel it. Actually cancels each other out. So you've got one wave here, it reproduces that wave and does it like that, therefore cancelling both out. That finish, that gold finish, isn't actually that nice. Looks like a bottle of perfume. So it's £99 here in the UK. It does look like I bought a bottle of perfume in John Lewis's. And this here is where the ground is, so you can put a I might try it on the turntable when I get everything back to normal. Don't ask me about the hi-fi at the moment. Everything's in pieces in there and I'm still working on it. It's got a QR code on there as well. So I think this is European plug, and it was rated for 250 volts at 16 amps, so that's good. It's all nice gold connections, see, and you really want to put that straight into your socket bank, don't you? You don't want to put it for a damn adapter. That's my one criticism. It's what's been putting me off for a while. It has to go through an adapter. Yeah. And look, when it goes through the adapter, so there's your plug socket going in to the wall, so it'd be like that. When you put the unit in, look, it's not you want it like that really, don't you? Nice and straight. But no, it's gonna have to be like that at an angle. So the whole thing from that earth pin roughly to the end is about 15 centimeters long. And it's about 4 centimeters diameter there at the top without the adapter. Anyway, I should be able to hide it somewhere, but look, it does stick out quite a bit, doesn't it? Could have been better to have had it hanging downwards on a right angle, but like I say, without that blimmin' adapter, it wouldn't have been so bad, would it? No UK version. Thanks iFI. iFI, iFI. Anyway, you get a sticker with iFI, 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 oh! Get a warranty. You must register for it to have the warranty. Don't know so much about that. Surge protection. It would take several minutes for the AC purifier to reboot. If the overvoltage is short persist, then it will not power on, protecting downstream from harm. I'd have thought it was just thyristors really, rather than some sort of cutouts. There's a warranty. They do quite a few different products. They do sort of USB ones and coaxial for digital and what have you. And I thought £99, that's about as far as I want to go paying for a scrubbing unit. So I'm not going to pay hundreds. So I will go and see if our mains is noisy or not. It's 12 minutes past 9 in the evening and it's a Friday when I'm filming this. So it should be pretty busy on the mains right now. So I will go and get the main sniffer, plug it in, and then we'll plug this next to it and see what happens. Okay, so this socket here is in about the middle of the house. So it's the main ring main, the general purpose ring main. Got a fly killer on here. It's mainly for moths actually, because they've been eating my carpet. So let's see if it's going to be a noisy or quiet moment. Oh, here we go. Hear this twerping noise. Beep, 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 beep. There's a lot of just hold that there. So it's measuring at about 800, 830. A lot of noise on the mains. Let's see if this works. Great. Absolutely brilliant. It's made more noise. It's now measuring 900 on the mains. That's if this thing is accurate. I imagine it would be. If I turn this unit off, so it's 927 and it drops to 880. So much for 40 decibels then. Wow, I feel like I've just wasted 100 quid. That's made no difference at all. In fact, the noise went up when I put it on. Let's just try one more time. $820. $915 it went up to then. Wow, I really just feel like I've wasted 100 quid. I thought it was going to instantly go. I was going to be instantly quiet as soon as I put that on and turned it on. I thought all that noise would just disappear. But no, it went up. Brilliant. Thanks, iFI. Okay, different bank of sockets here. So I've got my iFI in the top there, and it's next to this thing. And they're all on the same ring main, all of these sockets here. And down here I've also got a Tassima unit, which is on at the moment. Alright, so let's turn on. So at the moment we've got 450, let's say 450. About 450. Definitely more noise when I turn it off, jumping up to about 630. 641 there. 440, 441. There's 200 millivolts difference. Right, that's off. Now let's get blown away by this new iFI. This is bound to do better than 200, yeah? So 640. 630. No real difference in noise. You could hear the difference in noise on the other one. Got rid of a hum. 645, move it on, it will drop to 626 then, 630, just to show you that one is off there. If I turn it on with the other one on, instantly drops to 450, back to 630, whereas this one really doesn't make much difference at all. 610, 630, 612, 14s, 18. Great. I'd have been better off buying 2 more Tassima modules. There we are. I really do feel like I've wasted my bloody money. I'll put this speaker over the microphone now and turn the 2 units on and off so you can hear it close up. Well, there we are. So on my conclusion there, the Tassima's doing much more than the iFI so-called Purifier is doing. It doesn't seem to be doing very much at all. But I will try it out in the hi-fi, but at the moment the hi-fi's out of action, so be a month or two really, I guess, before I get it all back together. So I've got the walls to do and things. But first impressions are not good for me in my setup. Your experience may differ, but here I'm not very impressed. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.